Hi, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, it's 5 o'clock and we just arrived to Boracay, paradise apparently. In this video I'd like to show you my first impression of Boracay. Basically, getting here is a bit tricky. You have to have a guide. Well, you don't have to have a guide, but you have to land in the airport, then get a taxi to the ferry, as Boracay is in a different island than the airport. Then you have to pay this, do that, then you have to get to your hotel. That's a bit tricky. I've made a separate video how to get here, so watch it, it's my previous video. But now, let's just take a walk to the main spot for tourists and have a good look if Boracay is actually worth it. Remember, this is just the first impression and it's a bit late now, so not much sun, but I will make a separate video about Boracay's beaches and nightlife. So make sure you subscribe, you won't miss anything. Come with me and let's have a look at the town. Where we live, where our hotel is not the best beach place for swimmers, but it's more for, not sure what this sport is called. It's some sort of surfing over the parachutes. So let me know in comments what they call it. Yeah, and we have to walk up to the mall, what's supposed to be open air shopping center, which is right next to White Beach, which again is supposed to be the most beautiful beach in the world. So I'm gonna show you our way there and we're both gonna get our first impressions of Boracay. By the way, kite surfing, that's what it's called, just so we know. Oh, of course, we're walking past this famous sign of I love Boracay. Of course, the girls will need a picture. So let's have a look at it. I wish it was a bit more sunny, as that's not gonna help the first impressions. However, it's nice. So look at this. I love Boracay. You can see it everywhere on the internet, can't you? So from here to there, 7 minutes this way, that's where the D-Mall is. As you see, everywhere you go, tuk-tuks are a little bit different. These can take up to 4 people, I think. I mean, look at this. This is a Mercedes tuk-tuk. 4 people. I think it can actually take more than 4 people. Let me look at the benches inside. These are spacious tuk-tuks. Okay, we're gonna fancy tuk-tuk. 100 to White Beach. Let's see the beach before it gets dark. Why not? Especially for this price. This is a cool tuk-tuk, no? It's a Mercedes. So what's cooler than a ride with a tuk-tuk? And this one is really decent. It takes, I'll say, maybe 8 people. And he's only gonna charge us 100 pesos for all of us to get to White Beach. And that's 2 kilometers away, so fair price. I mean, so far, we noticed that the prices are very cheap actually. I paid 90 pesos for beer in our hotel, and we paid 180 pesos for a pack of Marlboro and lighter. That is like, I don't know, £4 maybe? Good, no? Of course, they said that the other side of the island where the White Beach is twice as expensive, but still, I think that's good. I think these tuk-tuks are actually electric, they're all electric. So yeah, let's save the environment. Pro tip, check this out. If you want to charge your phone, you get your USBs to charge your phone. Wow. I knew it was a Mercedes for tuk-tuks. It's through this alley to to the famous white beach, even though Google Maps says it's not actually the white beach. It's a bit further down south. But I can tell already that is good. Yeah, that is good. The sand is amazing. Thank you. I mean, just check at this. Check this thin white sand. So let's walk up to actual white beach, as Google says. I think it's just down this way. But that is nice. That is a good beach. Bloody hell. And this sand is just amazing. So let's take a look around and then we proceed to the south. That is good, and I think if we get the sun, that would have been even better. First impression of the beach, fairly crowded. I mean, I don't think we're there yet. Bars, restaurants everywhere, super fine sand, and unfortunately, look at the color of the water. It's bloody green, but we were told that it might be green at this time. So hopefully it changes as we move ahead, as this is not very pleasing. Such a good beach, spoiled by seaweeds. Just really hope that moving forward it will get better, as there is so many people coming from there. You know, I've got to see this famous white beach from Boracay. Oh, this is nice. This is lovely. Under the trees. Nice and cool as well. Sun started to shine a little bit, as it was cloudy all day today. But I think it's getting better just at the end of the day. If anyone is into windsurfing, then you're the right place as well. I mean, again, what is this called? Boats with no engine. Honestly, it's absolutely gorgeous. Just this bloody seaweed in the sea. That's putting me off so much. But it is very nice. This white sand is just something I've never seen. I think if I came here in a different time of year, if the water wasn't green and sun was shining and there was less people here, I would probably say best beach I see in my life. But water is green and there's lots of people, so far I can say it's a fantastic beach, but probably not best. The one I visited in El Nido, Nakpan Beach, was much better. Watch it in the previous vlogs as well, as it's all there.
I'm there before the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, a place I call my home. I was looking to belong when I already found my home.
They're already starting. Come here, langoustines, come here, food for you, your dinner, your coffee, blah blah blah. I mean, they don't seem to be a bit over the top, so that's fine. As if you say thank you, they seem to leave you alone. So let's walk down the beach. See what's there. I think we need to heat the place for a coffee. I think by far, I have to say, that this is the most civilized place we visit in Philippines, and I'm pretty convinced that in most of these places you can pay by card, as cash only is the Philippines, well, islands policy mainly. So I think they will prove me wrong, which is great. Every time you withdraw your money, you pay fee, and then you have to exchange your money. Even on Revolut, you also pay fee. You know, it's not big money I'm talking about, but it's still the fee you have to pay. So, yeah, I think paying by card is the best thing. Also, you don't end up with loads of change in your pocket that you don't know what to use for. It's difficult to keep track on these coins. What is what? There we go. Look what they got. I knew this is a civilized place. Starbucks. They want to get a coffee mug. Probably gonna end up having a coffee in Starbucks on Boracay. Bloody hell. Well, let's do it. Why not? I'm sure you can pay by card in here. And they have an aircon. How nice is this? If you want to see the prices of Boracay Starbucks, then here you go. It was very nice actually. I mean, it looks like every other Starbucks. And you can get yourself a mug from Boracay. And some people, they like to collect them. Some water bottles, coffee mugs. Nice. I mean, I'm not collecting this, so I'm not getting any, but all I want is a bloody coffee, so let's get one. Dark almond coffee, and that's probably by far the best view I ever had from Starbucks. What do you think, guys? Decent view, right? That is actually beautiful. Honestly, I just wish the water was different color than what it is. Damn it. That is beautiful. Actually a good view from here. Look, you can rent these boats and they take you in the sea for the sunset, which you can barely see from here. But we're gonna walk down this beach to see a bit more. The water seems to be a bit better here without the seaweed. Hopefully it gets better as we walk along. Okay, I think we're lucky and in time to see this beautiful sunset. Just look at this. I think this was actually one of the highlights of Boracay White Sand Beach. The best sunset ever. And it is actually pretty spectacular. Wow. How pretty is this? I hope the camera does it justice, because this is gorgeous. I mean, look at this. I can't get enough of this view. Only problem is that it's so many people. It's really crowded. But just imagine this beach, full sun, without algae in the water. Wow. In fact, I think it's actually better here than there. Not sure how some of the beach can have algae and some not. And all along here we got all the shops, restaurant, etc, etc. Let's get a bit closer to the beach. The girls are walking there because they say there are too many people here. And in fact, if you look at this, there's quite a fair amount of people. But come on, this view, this beautiful fine sand, it does the job. There is a reason why there is so many people right here on the beach. Wow. It's got to be the best beach I've ever seen. I wish it was just not as busy as it is. But hey, that's how it works, right? So pretty. And then, as everywhere in Boracay, you see these castles. It says, please don't touch. And if you take a picture, you got to tip them. I don't know who built it, but surely someone will come to you to ask for a tip. Right, first impression of the beach. It's gorgeous, beautiful, unfortunately crowded beach. But now let's walk up towards the town center. Let's see what this is like. Oh, I'm sure it's all modern and everything. Just need to walk this alleyway all the way to the top, and we're going to reach the mall. Not sure if I mentioned this open air shopping center. So let's go this way. This cool place here when they do the passport cases. So look, you can choose one of these plain, and then you can add charms and labels on it. I think I'm gonna actually do this because my passport is not gonna last for the next 10 years without it. And that is the cost of 600 pesos. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, so this is my design. Okay, well, that's plain now. Let's see what it looks like in a few minutes. Takes a little while to do it. I hope it's worth it. 600 pesos. And I always actually needed this. Why not? I was expecting this. I thought this was being made. But now they tell us like, come back in an hour. So we will. Let's take a walk in the mall and see if that's just restaurants or shops or what it is. Well, this is familiar from Palawan. These bloody lobsters. Amazing. And of course the girls are stopping every bloody shop with souvenirs. Not sure how many t-shirts they can buy. 299. Not too bad at all actually. I do have to say that the prices are quite competitive compared to the rest of islands that we've been to, and I was expecting this to be the most expensive. It's like we're passing some fancy hotel. Let me know in comments if you ever stayed here. Google shows that this demo place is in front of us on the left, but I think demo is actually the entire area with all the shops and restaurants. Maybe there is just the center, but I'm under the impression that that is it. You can get everything from fancy bags to souvenirs, and you can get a nice fruits here if you want. Not sure about the prices, but so far place doesn't seem very expensive. And you know what? I think I can smell durian somewhere, even though I haven't seen it yet. Or something smells similar to durian. Because I think durian I would know straight away. Something just... I thought it was it. If you want to get some vegetables or cabbage or cucumbers or chili, you can also find it here. Or spices. Looks like this is a buy everything place. All in one place. Well, actually, I think we just entered the market part of Dimel. Look at all this fruit and veg. You can also get meat. Not sure if I would, but yeah, there is a butcher. You can buy a ballot here. Thank you. How much is this?
30 pesos.
40 peso. Okay, maybe tomorrow, not today, but I definitely want to try it.
You ate there?
No, I never try. I want to try it. Good?
Good.
Good. Okay, I just witnessed a guy eating real ballots. They only 40 peso. Filipinos, they call it piso. Anyway, 40 peso for a ballot. Not sure if I'm brave enough to try it, but it's definitely a Filipino delicacy, so I should do really. Not today, it's my first day. I can't risk being sick tomorrow, but I'm gonna give it a go, 100%. Approaching what's called the mall of Google Maps, and I think it's basically the area around this little man-made lake. Quite nice actually. Let's get a good look. So whatever is around here is called the mall. Very pretty, very pretty. And if you wonder, yes, there is McDonald's in Boracay, of course. Let's just get a good look around here, around the mall. Not sure if you'll be able to see it well enough because it's not exactly very bright, but yeah, everything built around this lake is called the mall, and I'm pretty sure this looks impressive during the day. I mean, it's only just 7 o'clock, but it gets dark pretty early in here. I wonder if you can see any water monitors here and the big lizards like you can in Bangkok. Oh, another Boracay sign here. Picture. That's in the mall, if you ever wonder. Honestly, what a pretty area. Honestly, it gets a good vibe in the evening as it gets dark. But about this, I'm planning to make a separate video just about the nightlife. So bear with me, you will see one focused just on the nightlife. In the meantime, let's go here. So I think I've seen enough now just to give you the very first impression of Boracay. The beach looks absolutely beautiful. The water has had some algae in it. It's turned a little bit green, but as you walk forward, it gets better and better. Sunset was absolutely beautiful. So the beach is fantastic. I'm sure it looks amazing if it's not cloudy and it's during the day. The town, I've only had a quick look, and it also looks great. Looks like it's getting busy towards the evening. Yeah, our hotel is fantastic. This is the first day in Boracay, and I will record much more content from here. So please, check this out. They have this in every city in Philippines so far, all the islands. Anyway, as I walk, there is more things to record and more video to record, but I think I'll be finishing this vlog. I want to keep it as short as possible. Make sure you drop me a comment, make sure you like the videos. This helps YouTube algorithm. And also, what's most important, please help me develop the channel, so subscribe my account. Make sure you don't miss any future ones and future vlogs. And I'll see you later at another episode from Philippines. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Ciao.